Good afternoon. This call is number 2021-35153 in the interest of Elizabeth Michelle Parrish. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn and unmute yourselves. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. Please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Kalia Blinman, and I'm her mother.
All right. And for the state?
Raquita Williams for the state, Your Honor.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent is Stephan Parrish Jr. Mr. Parrish was personally served on June 24th, 2021 at 8:27 a.m. at 701 North San Jacinto Street in Houston, Harris County, Texas. It appears that he has not appeared or filed an answer. Is that correct, Ms. Williams?
That is correct, Your Honor.
So we'll proceed by default.
Your Honor, I would like to call this first witness, Ms. Blinman. Ms. Blinman, are you the mother of Elizabeth?
Yes.
And who is the father of Elizabeth?
Stephan Christopher Parrish Jr.
And are you aware that Mr. Parrish signed an acknowledgement of paternity when Elizabeth was born?
Yes.
And are you asking this court to establish a parent-child relationship between Elizabeth and Mr. Parrish?
Yes.
Okay, and who makes the day-to-day decisions about Elizabeth?
I do.
Who takes Elizabeth to dentist and doctor's appointments?
I do.
And are you asking this court to appoint you as the sole managing conservator over Elizabeth?
Yes.
Are you also asking this court to order the standard in possession and access schedule?
Yes.
Okay, and what is the source of Elizabeth's health insurance?
She has Medicaid right now.
Okay, and Ms. Blinman, are you aware that Mr. Parrish is currently incarcerated?
Yes, I am aware.
And based off of his incarceration, are you aware that the current cash medical support will be set to zero?
Yes.
Are you also aware that the current child support amount will be set to zero based off of Mr. Parrish's incarceration?
Yes.
Are you asking for retroactive child support at this time?
No.
Are you asking this court to order Mr. Parrish to pay the court costs?
No.
Are you going to pay the court costs? Or are you ordering Mr. Parrish to pay the court costs?
If Mr. Parrish can pay the cost, yes.
Okay. And are you asking this court to grant this default judgment?
Yes.
And is that because you believe it to be in the best interest of the child?
Correct.
I have no further questions for this witness, Your Honor. I pass the witness.
Okay, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you very much.
Thank you. May Ms. Blinman be excused, Your Honor.
Yes.
Ms. Blinman, thank you so much for your patience today. You're free to go.
Thank you.
All right, this is cause number 2020-71417 in the interest of Macy Brooke Jeremy. All parties and witnesses, please unmute yourselves and raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Destiny Maynard, and I'm her aunt,
On the father's side or the mother's side?
the mother's side.
All right. And for the state?
Kavita Sharma for the state, Your Honor.
The court will note that the mother is Kaylee Louise Jeremy. Miss Jeremy is not present. She was personally served on July 19th, 2021 at 9:47 a.m. at the Brazoria County Jail, 3602 County Road 45 in Angleton, Brazoria, Texas, and she has not appeared or filed an answer. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Also, the non-custodial parent, father, Chad Nicolazzi, is not present. He was personally served on March 18th, 2021 at 6:16 p.m. at 322 East Bell Street, number 1 in Alvin, Brazoria County, Texas. And he also has not filed an answer or appeared. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, he has not.
Then we will proceed by default.
Yes, Judge, I would like to call Miss Destiny Maynard, please.
All right.
Miss Maynard, you stated you are the aunt of Macy. How did you come in possession of the child?
The child was placed in my care back in June of 2020 by CPS.
Okay. And why was CPS called out?
There was a heroin overdose at the residence she was at. The cops were called, and then CPS was involved because the child was in the house.
Okay. And who had the heroin overdose?
A boyfriend of my sister, Kaylee.
Okay. And because of that, are you asking the court to order you as managing conservator of the child?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to order that the father, Nicolazzi, and the mother, Jerami, be appointed as possessory conservators?
Yes.
And are you asking that the court allow you to determine the primary residence of the child without regard to geographic restrictions?
Yes.
Okay. And as far as that we just discussed, are you asking the court to order both the father, Chad Nicolazzi, and the mother, Kaylee Jerami, to have supervised visits through the domestic relations office here in Harris County?
If they choose to do so, yes.
Okay. And you understand that with Miss Jerami being incarcerated, that we are setting child support and medical support at $0 in regards to her, correct?
Yes.
And when was the last time Mr. Nicolazzi saw his daughter?
I honestly, maybe when she was born. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Has he provided any direct support to you financially for the child since the child's been in your custody?
No.
Do you know if he has any other children he provides support to that live with him?
Not to my knowledge.
Has he ever contacted you about his daughter?
Yes.
Tell me what happened when he contacted
He messaged my husband on Facebook, and when he got served, and pretty much made threats that, he would come to our house and take the child, and, pretty much just threatening us all the way around because he thought we just wanted money, but, it's not what we wanted.
you. Did he offer to pay any money for the support of the child?
No, he told us that he did not have a job and he could not afford to support the child financially.
Do you know personal knowledge if he does have employment?
No.
Are you asking the court to order that he pay child support based on the minimum wage at $219 a month?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to order Mr. Nicolazzi to pay $45 a month in medical support for the child?
Yes.
And do you currently cover the child under your health insurance or your husband's health insurance?
No, but we would like to.
How is she covered under health insurance right now?
Currently through Medicaid under my sister's name.
Okay, and that's Mr. Rami?
Yes.
Okay. Are you asking the court to order back support as to both parents?
Yes.
So are you asking the court to order that Mr. Nicolazzi pay from the date you received a child from June 6th of 2020 to today's date in the amount of $3,504, with him paying that at $60 a month beginning November 1?
Yes.
And are you asking that the court order back support as to Mr. Rami, your sister, from June 6, 2020 until she was incarcerated July 1 of 2021? And
Yes.
and that amount being $2,409?
Yes.
And you do understand because she's incarcerated at this time, we cannot set support on that judgment amount, correct?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to keep your information confidential from both parents because them knowing where you live would cause undue harm or harassment or injury to you and the child or your child living in the home with you?
Yes.
Did you sign this order that we reviewed together?
Yes.
Do you have anything else to add before the judge makes his ruling?
No.
Okay. Oh, yeah. And one more thing. Are you asking the court to order court costs billed to Mr. Nicolazzi and Ms. Jerami?
Yes.
Thank you. Judge, I have no further questions for this witness.
So if he does know your address, is he likely to cause you any harassment or abuse or serious harm or injury?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Ms. Maynard, you are free to go. Have a good day, okay?
All right. Thank